Hi, I'm Soft, and this is an artist's life in Tokyo. So the holiday season just came and passed. I spent Christmas back with my parents in America. The journey was long. Traveling from Tokyo to New Jersey is never fun. Traveling back isn't fun either. But it was really interesting to be home. It feels very surreal in a way because even though it is my home, it's also not. And it's so far from what I want for myself. Everything there is kind of just like this big reminder of that it's not what I want. I want to be here in Tokyo having fun. But it was really nice, of course, to see family. I'm really grateful for that. I'm never ungrateful to see them. But I think for anyone who lives abroad or who lives a life very different from the one that their parents do, you kind of have this understanding, right, of this like dichotomy within you. I did get a lot of time to shop at the thrift store, get a couple cute things, and also buy a couple fun, interesting books. Only the essentials for real. But then I came back.
I'm so happy to be home. I feel super refreshed after like a good night's sleep, and honestly, the hair change is kind of, I don't know if I'm tweaking. I don't know if it's just because I'm me that I feel like this is such a big difference, but this feels like such a big, huge difference for me. And it feels very like New Year, New Me, very poignant. Because today is December 31st. It's New Year's Eve. So I'm gonna take you through Tokyo with me on New Year's Eve. My plan is go to the club with my friend Alyssa. And at first I was thinking of maybe going to the beach with my friend Lottie, but she wants to stay overnight and I just felt like it was too much traveling to come back to Tokyo and the next day like be at a hotel. It just didn't sit right in my homebody spirit. So I think I'm gonna kind of combine the 2 days that I want to have and have like the perfect day and go to the club and the beach, my two favorite places. People don't think that you can have it all, but you can do everything. So cleaning, partying, going to the beach, I'm gonna have the perfect end of the year / start of the new year. Let's go.
But being here felt really surreal too. Like cleaning, of course, gives you a lot of time to think, and just like walking around town, going to get my cleaning supplies even. Everything was so quiet in Tokyo. If you didn't know, in Japan, New Year's and stuff, that's a family holiday. It's kind of similar to like Christmas in the States. So everybody leaves Tokyo. It's like so quiet, so empty. Basically, all of the stores are closed. There's nobody anywhere, and normally I live in a pretty busy area, so it was really interesting, kind of beautiful in its own way too, though, to see like the holiday decorations and the empty streets and kind of like the natural loneliness of Tokyo. But it was a very big contrast to the night that I had.
This is my outfit for the night out. Yes, it's very cute. I feel like it's giving like 90s MILF. And yeah. Normally I'm a color warrior, but I don't know. I'm fucking with this. Yes, it's poking.
I looked so cute being real. Like, yeah, I slayed objectively. The top that I wore, I like got from the thrift store back in the States, so it really felt like a win to be able to wear that. I was really happy and proud. And afterwards, I went to a few different things. So, like, my original plan was to maybe go to the beach with my friend. She actually vlogs as well. I don't know what she did specifically, if she did go to the beach or no, but you might see a video about that if you're like super locked into niche micro Japan vloggers. But for me, I just went to the club and the next club and another club and another club and another club and another club. It was a great time though. The first place I went to was my friend's bar, and they gave us free soba, which was super cute because soba is also like a Japanese tradition. And after that, we went to Shibuya. But yeah, it was packed, it was crowded. We thought we had a reservation to this one restaurant, but we ended up not. But the Japanese politeness came through. The one staff member like walked us to their other location, and we ended up being able to get a table there. It was really chaotic, really fun, but my introvertedness 100% was coming out. I think it was just like jet lag and the nature of such a big journey, but still something I feel really grateful for. I had a good time. I love my friends. Shout out friends. I fuck with y'all. But then was the main event. Yeah, so I went to WW originally by myself just because I needed time to like decompress, and my friends were gonna like come a little bit later. They were gonna finish their meals and, you know, smoke and chat and do whatever. So I kind of had a chance to go in by myself and like scope out the scenery, see what was going on. There were 3 floors of madness for me to check out and vibe with. A lot of familiar faces there too, so I didn't really feel lonely. I did feel a little awkward though because I'm like super face blind. It was a bit of a, not struggle, not nightmare, but I did kind of probably accidentally offend quite a few people who were like, well, why is this bitch ignoring me? Fuck it, we ball though. I hope they know my heart and know my soul is kind and not rude. I hope. But yeah, I had a really good night there. There's this really cool, like, ambient, kind of undefinable DJ named EOU. I watched his performance during the countdown. It was so fun and trippy, and as like a visual artist who obviously loves a lot of color, the VJ was also like really amazing, and they synchronized so well. I would love to learn how to VJ, like visual effects and stuff. It's like so fascinating to me. I know nothing about that world though. And when they were doing the countdown, they were like mixing up the numbers on purpose. So it would be like 10, and then it would be like 34, and then it would be like 9, and then it would be like, you know, 3, and then like go back and forth, like ping ponging the numbers around. And I was like, whoa, like imagine you're in here on acid or something. Like it was probably like so much fun for those people. But me, I had a good, clean, happy New Year. There were these 2 girls who were a really big fan of me and my friend. Since I have a black afro and she has a blonde one, we often have like this cool, fun, like duo dynamic going on that everyone loves and adores. We even, like, we're both models, and sometimes we get, like, booked together because of our fun little twin dynamic, which I love. But since I was jet lagged and not feeling the most energetic, I guess, I did kind of leave early out into, like, the melancholy of Shibuya after hours. And I walked home from there. I really enjoyed my walk home. I think there's, like, something inherently lonely about New Year's, something inherently lonely about Tokyo in general that I've been feeling really heavily the past few days. But I think it's just kind of part of the heaviness and the process of transformation and becoming something new and someone more aligned with my ideal self. Not that I am always aligned with my ideal self, because I'm not. When I went to sleep that night, I was planning on waking up in the morning and going back to that same club because it was a 24-hour party. So it was from 9 p.m. to 9 p.m. And I was thinking, like, I'd go and enjoy, like, the more chill live band performance aspects of it. But I didn't really do that. I kind of just laid in bed. And then I was thinking, damn, like, my friend went to the beach. Maybe I should go to the beach too and enjoy the first of the year that way. I didn't really do that either. I kind of just rolled from one end of my bed to the other. I might have cleaned up a little bit, but I didn't really do too much else. I don't even think I really read any of my new books or anything. I kind of just, like, rotted a little bit. But I kind of think that that's something you should hold space for too, you know? The next day, though, I was feeling a little bit more energetic, a little bit more like getting things done, and I don't really like the word productive. I don't want to say I'm being productive. I don't ever feel like I'm being. It's not my goal to feel productive. That's not what I want. I want to feel creative. I want to feel fulfilled. I want to feel like I'm living to my fullest potential. I don't want to feel productive because that kind of feels mechanic. I think I've begun to feel a bit more full, a bit more whole over the last couple days. I made a lot of art early this morning. I did a lot of reflecting. I have a few goals that I want to achieve this year. I'm really excited about it. I'm really scared and nervous too. I think there's a lot to lose. Life is very high stakes. People tend to act like it's not sometimes, but it kind of is. Like, this all could, like, slip away from me so easily if you really think about it. But can I say that? Can I say I won't let it? I don't know, because I might, who knows? But what I can say is that I'm going to try not to. There are a lot of things I'm going to try to do this year. For example, I want to be DJing more. I really want to do an art gallery of some sort. I have a lot of art finished. I have a lot of ideas. I want to exhibit some stuff. I want to have a project and, like, a goal that I'm working towards. I want to do better at modeling and saving money. All sorts of things. low-key, I forget what's on my vision board at the moment. One second. Yes, here she is, the things that I want to do this year. So, yes, I want to get better at Japanese. My Japanese sucks ass. So I'm going to try to study for like 15 minutes every day. I want to keep up with journaling and cleaning my room daily. I don't want to let it like snowball and get out of control and then do like a big clean after months. Like I was saying, I want to do an art show. I want to DJ more, but more specifically, I want to do those like recorded DJ gigs that like you see on YouTube, not a boiler room. We don't fuck with boiler room, but like different ones, not especially, but like local ones in Japan, so that people can see what I'm doing and see what I'm about, so that hopefully I can get booked overseas and kind of visit America on my own terms. The way that I visit at the end of every year kind of doesn't feel ideal to me. Like, I don't think the tri-state area is at its best in December. I think New Jersey, New York more specifically, is much better in the summertime. I'd like to be able to go to New York in the summertime, and I think one of the only ways that I'd be able to justify and afford that is if I were to subsidize it a little bit with a DJ gig here or there. So you're gonna see my skills soon, and if you like what you hear, book me, reach out. I want to play in your city. I also want to post 1 to 2 YouTube videos per week. 2 would be intense, but 1 or 2 per week. And I would like to end the year with 3,000 subscribers. We're starting at about 3. Let's get to 3,000. I think I can do it. This has been really, really, really fun to record. I'm sure it's going to be super fun to edit. I love editing. I'm going to get nothing but better this year. I'm really excited to take you guys on this journey with me. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for my next video coming soon. Bye.